Hey guys, how's it going? Back doing another reading. I'm just gonna, first of all, thank you to all my new subscribers, my current subscribers, and my future ones. Do me a favor, hit that like to get the messages out, and let's get started with this. So I didn't know what this one's gonna be about, I just thought it'd be random. They're saying you need to, somebody needs to be patient. Emphasis on patience. So I'm thinking this is gonna be a singles reading. Let's see. You know, you're making changes. You're telling the truth about this new beginning. Somebody might be wanting to date. But take a look at your growth and see if you're ready to date yet in the first place. I see that Spirit might be testing you. Yeah, you're focused on money, which is good. And you went through some type of healing with your emotions in the past. You're very confident now. And you're looking for commitment, and things are going really slow, but you are happy. And what I'm hearing is you have some suitors around you that some are good for you, some aren't. And I think your soulmate's farther away than you think. But there needs to be emphasis on growth here with the Ace of Pentacles, because they're giving you this first. Like, they want you to be more stable within your own life. Because I think you could be stable already and just building yourself up, but like, I'm hearing that like, you're going to be bombarded with a lot of options, or maybe you have a lot of options. And some of these people are good, and some of these people are bad. They want to see if you're going to do the same thing, so they're going to overwhelm you with different options to see which one you're going to pick. And right now it's a time for a commitment to Spirit and your own self. We see you being foolish here and taking a leap of faith, whether that be on your finances and really being true to yourself and your happiness and your healing, or going for a relationship that will only distract you from what you're actually supposed to be doing. So there's a big emphasis on healing here. Your family life is good. I see somebody's happy with some type of family. Somebody had a party lately. Maybe you had a birthday. Maybe you're Virgo. There's a lot of sense of truth though here too. Being honest with yourself about your current situation. Maybe there does need, maybe you're looking for healing from the wrong place. And when we do, I mean, remember, healing process is always an ongoing thing. So just remember that when you get into your next relationship, that if you want to go into it like with an attitude of like helping heal the other person and healing yourself, like having, you know, if you go into it just like because you want attention or you're bored or you're lonely, like don't fall in, death. Don't fall in love when you're lonely. Fall in love when you're, don't look for love when you're lonely. Look for love when you're ready. And only you could be a, okay. Ooh. It's actually good. There's a big emphasis on commitment to the Devil and the Hangman. There's a big emphasis, maybe you took yourself out of a situation because of this Devil energy, or you're really committing yourself to your spiritual growth. Some of you have already seen, could be dealing with a Capricorn in your life too, or you could be a Capricorn. I see you have somebody that parks way too far from your curb. Like, be careful where you park your car because like it could be a hit. You might have had a friend or somebody in a car accident recently. But being very true to yourself and allowing yourself to grow. It's like, what do I really need at this time? Do I need to get in a relationship? Or look for somebody that's more well-off than me? Because that'd be like false truth to yourself. Because you have everything it takes to be able to do this. But there needs to be a boost in confidence toward yourself. Yeah, this Page of Coins and the Nine of Cups is like, you know, just like I said, you have everything it takes and able to do this. But the Page of Coins is a real reflection of, like, I always look at it as she's looking in a compact mirror. It's also a new beginning. But we have a lot of new beginning cards and a lot of truth cards. But there's this wounded aspect of yourself that, like, you've dealt with a lot of shit, and like, it really has flustered your emotions. So pulling back your energy and healing a bit more is what's going to bring a lot of like wisdom in. Because when these options come in, because I like I said, I think I'm talking to somebody that's pretty good looking. Like when these options come in, like I have a feeling that if you don't do more healing, you're going to bypass and the devil's going to try to come in. Because the devil's trying to make it to where you don't see things. And the more healing you do, the more easy it is to, you're going to be able to see like the wolf in sheep's clothing kind of people. Now the Knight of Pentacles and is confirmed by the Knight of Pentacles, which is kind of funny. But that's in your surroundings, and things are just going really slow, and you want to get out so like of this energy. But the thing is, patience is actually your friend right now. Hangman again. We have a lot of major arcana and double aces, and there's a lot of double cards, especially with the Fool and the Fool. I mean, you might be waiting for some type of like big change and stuff like that, but you want like something exciting to come in, but that's Spirit's trying to tell you to dissipate from that energy and take things slower. Really look at yourself and say, what's really going to make me happy? The High Priestess and the Sun, it's like you kind of know already that like your happiness lies within, or maybe you're just not tapping into the happiness that is for you. Yeah, I see you really like wanting, or maybe you're watching a lot of love readings and stuff like that, but yeah, this isn't the time for that. You do have a soulmate that's on the way, I'm hearing. 6 months to a year. You probably don't want to hear that because things are going slow. Well, if you start working towards your goals, you're going to see this Knight of Pentacles start to ramp up. But like I said, it's something where you really have to take your time. This healing has to take time in order to get where you want to go, and they really want you to go there. You could be seeing a lot of messages from Spirit too. Yeah, they're telling you like slow down and smell the roses, like be present in the moment. Calm down your energy because it's attracting, like if you're erratic and you want something to change and you're going on dating sites or something like that, that's what's going to get you into a barfunkel. Be more childlike and be more optimistic about your journey and how your commitment to Spirit, like the unknown, right? Like you know what to do within your own life as a human, and we are stuck in these physical bodies, but having a commitment to yourself and being present is really, and commitment to Spirit and your personal growth is like gonna knock this devil energy out of the way. It's just gonna take a lot of time because you've learned these aspects of your life throughout your life. So it's like you might think you're ready, or maybe you're lonely, or maybe you just think you're ready. But essentially, yeah, this is gonna take a little bit more time. I see that you're collecting little bits of information and trying to put things together, and maybe you want to start reading tarot or something like that. But trying to force things is not going to help you. Look into Wu Wei, the art of not forcing. Someone needs to actually speak up for themselves too, I'm hearing. Someone needs to speak their truth about a certain situation. And by doing so, you're going to liberate yourself from some of this devil energy, and it's going to give you enlightenment, but only if you spend some time with yourself. So I'm surprised the Hermit's not here. For some of you, it could be in a relationship already. There's going through tumultuous times. Maybe there's some hidden things and agendas behind you. But I'm seeing this as more of a single reading. If you're with somebody, there's some justice being served. Maybe you want to get out of a relationship. You realize it's toxic for you because this person doesn't hold anything in your heart. Like you might be coming to a realization that, hey, I kind of, not that I deserve better or I could do better, but like me and this person just don't fit anymore. Yeah, hey man. Enlightenment. Ooh, there's some hidden stuff too here. Where's this hidden stuff? It's extra advice. Oh, you're the star. You haven't come into your power yet. That's actually being hidden from you. Maybe you've been in tumultuous times with money, but what you don't understand is what they're saying is like, this is being hidden. Your true power is hidden from you because you're not taking that time. You're going to outward 3D things, looking for like gratification or acknowledgement or just even attention or anything like that. And that could be a number of things: shopping, drugs, alcohol, it doesn't matter. If you have a problem with that, that's kind of like being put in the forefront too, to stop, if you're having any type of addiction. And it's hard too. I'm still working on the cigarettes, but I'm down to like, I had like 1 this morning, 2, 3, 2. But slowly but surely, I get my patch on. And it's, I can just breathe better, you know? I haven't been smoking that much. So, and it brings, it builds confidence also within yourself when you do these things. Some of you could be lacking self-confidence. Some of you could have had somebody in your past that tried to take the confidence out of you because they're jealous of you. Could be a family member too, or it could be a family that's done this to you, or friends that always kind of like put you down because they see something in you that you don't see within yourself. And Spirit wants to show you that. And with this time of healing, you're going to see how many things you've actually been through and how emotionally stable you are, and like the trials and tribulations that have been thrown at you, you've actually come out on top every time. So like they want you to acknowledge their help. Maybe you have a daily spiritual practice that you can do. Big emphasis on cleansing. So you're a key holder too in a sense, but you're not ready to open that door yet also for some of you. The caliber of person that you're looking for right now isn't going to be the caliber of person that you end up with. This person that you're supposed to be with, if you do the work, is actually somebody you would not ever think that you could even get with if you have low self-esteem or something like that. And we all kind of do in a sense. But you gotta prepare your plate. If you want to make filet mignon and a dope ass meal and like whatever, like a really delicious meal, you're gonna take the time to make it look good, right? I mean, I do. I like it not only to look good and taste good, but I not only like it to taste good but to look good too, and also at the same time being healthy and being health conscious and stuff. Some of the growth has to do with some type of a health change. Maybe you want to do some different type of repertoire, or you're working out. I came in to do a couple readings in the past. Finding your true happiness too. I think a lot of you have been taken down a lot. Like a lot of different people trying to fuck with your emotions, and like for some of you, you have to like go back and really think about like what actually makes you happy. What are you passionate about? Maybe some of the things you used to do, you're not really doing now. Like maybe, like for instance, I just got all my paints back, and I was like, man, I gotta paint more because I'm actually really good at painting, but I just don't do it enough anymore. Some of you are going to education, self-education, higher learning. Maybe you're learning, like I said, the tarot or about spirituality. These are going to be like different like tools or weapons in your toolbox, you know? I like to say tools in the toolbox, not weapons. Somebody's spirit's crying out for growth, and you're just in this area where you're comfortable, 9 of Cups, but you need to pour out some of these cups and rethink where you're going, because I see a lot of prosperity coming toward you when you really get honest with yourself and are like I know exactly what I need now. And it's just going to take some time to actually realize that. You might be jumping around from things to things that you try, you might not like, things that you get into, just try a couple of everything and see what's actually going for you. I heard somebody that had 2 jobs, they want to know which job to pick. If one job's making you unhappy and one makes more than the other, take the one that's not making you happy and get rid of it, and then replace that time with some type of new knowledge. Or apply, if you can grow in the job you're having now and you have 2 jobs, getting rid of the other job and getting more knowledge to get a raise is going to help a lot too. And that's only for some of you. I see Taurus here. Your parents could be a Taurus or have Pisces. Taurus, Pisces. I also see Gemini, Aquarius. Some of you are being distracted by a lot of people too, like friends. It's like when you get off work, it's like all I want to do is relax and decompress, and that's when you really need to spend some time alone. That's not something you're used to. For some of you, you're like a social butterfly. Or maybe you're heavily on the internet with like friends that you know. But being honest with yourself and doing the things that you don't really want to do, you're going to find like a new way to replace some type of toxic behavior that you have. Whether that be stagnancy, feeling alone. Like being alone is not bad. Being alone is awesome. Another thing too is once these people come in, these options that are either good or bad for you, it's like you might just want to be like, you know what? I don't know if I even want to be in a relationship. But that's only if you keep doing the work, and that's fine. But there's a sense of freedom that you need to get. They also emphasize freedom with these clouds and this. There's a lot of clouds, butterflies, and things. Someone needs to be free of some type of like idea of what's just supposed to be for them, because I think spirit has a really big different, something you could never imagine coming for you, but you just have to like align yourself with it. You're gonna know which changes you need to do. Some of it are a star, so like building your self-confidence, and maybe, I don't know, if you want to start YouTube or acting or something like that. You have to alchemize the energy you're in now, because you're not in that energy yet. But you have what it takes. You just gotta bite the bullet and do it. So changing your frequency, yeah. Nine of Swords, King of Cups, Page of Wands. I kinda, yeah, Seven of Swords. You might have tried to start, excuse me. You might have tried to start like anew, fresh, anew in the past, but this person only gave you like emotional baggage, worry, and like you thought this was gonna be like a good new start, but this person was like facetious. That's like another cycle. Like you're ending that cycle now, and you're going to something new. So if you're alone, and this, I thought this was for singles, so you're alone for a reason. Things are going slow for a reason. It's because you're resetting your energy, you're getting rid of what doesn't serve you, and you're replacing it with things that are going to help you. Just start being more honest with yourself. And that can be hard. So do some journaling, I'm hearing. Some things are in sight. For some of you might have a crush on somebody. This person's working on themselves too. So it wouldn't be a good thing. You would come together at a time when you would both actually trigger each other. You have to fall in love with yourself first, I heard. Yeah. Because the things you're looking at right now aren't the things that Spirit actually has for you back here. You're actually processing a lot of emotions and transmuting a lot of things, and this is actually bringing out a lot of your spiritual gifts also. Like you haven't tapped into some of your gifts yet. Some of your like intuitive, seers, like maybe astrology, I don't know. But I see like some type of psychic ability, like your clairs are going to be enhanced. I'm actually working on a development class I'll have on my Patreon for that. I'm hearing like somebody doesn't even know what chakras are all about and shit like that, so yeah, there's an emphasis on learning was more about yourself and the world around you, and how when we give out energy, like the energy we give out is the energy we get back. And just being more like, not like wanderlust I want to say, but like just being more optimistic about the changes that are happening are actually going to bring you a lot more happiness. I think you feel this, you feel something's coming, but it's like an up and down. Like you go back and forth between two parallels. It's like two different worlds you're living in. You're in between two worlds. I know that feeling. Someone just had like some donuts or something. It sounds really good actually. That's on my muffin, and that's not my muffin actually. It's my ancestor's muffin. Sorry guys. That sounds good, donut. Some of you are looking at somebody that's really like, there's this emphasis on somebody like looking up to somebody or looking at somebody and like wanting them, but thinking like, how could, oh maybe this person doesn't like me, or I can never be with them, or they would never like, you know what I mean? And yet that's why like this person might even be for you, but like you gotta keep doing the work. Seeing someone just went shopping, someone just did dishes. Someone also knows something about somebody and they're trying to like help somebody, but like with a boyfriend or something like that, but they're not listening to you, so it's getting you frustrated. I don't take it as it applies. Like I see you have some ability to like help people, and there's a lot of growth in that, but like you need to perfect your craft. And all this worry, some of you are worried about like somebody coming back. Somebody even had some of your exes come back. Do their retrograde, do not do that. But you also see like avoiding a lot of disasters in the future. So it's actually a really good reading. Anyways, if you like what I'm doing here, hit the old like and subscribe. I greatly appreciate that. Don't get stuck in the loop. You're supposed to be in this time of solace for a minute. So don't think that nobody wants you or anything like that. No, Spirit wants you right now. Okay? Give me a like, please. I love it. Anyways, I'm going to please and do a couple more. And see you guys later. If you want to hit me up for a personal reading, information in the description box. I have a few types of readings, so yeah. Talk to you guys all later. Bye.